What's up, y'all? I'm Mia Bell, and here I have my toxic princess, Tash Payne. Now,
Man,
Tash,
I just came to get my throne. Just trying to see where you at.
you know what? Don't start, okay? Do not start. Now, the last time we spoke, we were in the middle of quarantine. We were locked down in the house. So much,
and it was like the beginning. It was like the beginning of quarantine too.
yes. So much has changed since then. And I remember asking you, when was Teenage Fever coming out? And you promised that it was coming soon, and it's out now. How do you feel?
I feel amazing. Like, I feel like a lot of people are getting aware of who I am and just like tapping in. And that's like a great feeling all the time. How you feel?
I love it. We're going to get into the heart of the project. But before we do that, I see that you've been moving around. You in LA. You came to New York. You did not see me, but it's okay. What have you been doing with your time now that things are starting to slowly open back up?
I just moved from LA. I just moved back to Texas. And it's just like, I don't know. I'm really just enjoying life right now. I feel like people, sometimes we don't focus on our mentals, or we just don't focus on what really matters. And I feel like home is what really matters. When you're comfortable and you're in your vibe and you're making great music and hanging out with your family and friends, I feel like that's what really matters. And when I was in LA, it was just work. And it was just like COVID and a whole bunch of other shit. But it's like COVID in Texas, oh, we lit. You feel me? Like everything open. So it's really nothing. Like, I just feel more at home right now.
Yeah, I think this whole quarantine experience and with the pandemic, the uprising, it kind of like made us take a step back and really value, the things that matter, the people who matter, and obviously your craft too, because I know you've been working throughout that time. But this in particular has been such a huge stamp, I feel like, in everyone's life, right?
Facts.
Now, yeah. So let's jump into the project. One, I love it. Two, you have some amazing features on there that, with artists that are doing their thing right now. I'm talking about Don Toliver. You have Isaiah Rashad. Now, how are these 42 Doug, who I love too? How did you link with these people? Like, what's going on? You tapped in?
Very tapped in. You feel me? Like, the Isaiah Rashad, that was my label. Like, he's my favorite rapper, but they kind of just made it happen for me, and I was happy to, let him, be a part of this journey. Like, that shit is dope, because I've always wanted to work with him. And we just shot a music video 2 days ago to, Problem. So it's gonna be dope. And then with Don and 42 Doug, they team just really fuck with me, and so it was just like just tapping in and just making that happen. So
now, are you fans of theirs as well?
Hell yeah, I love Don Toliver music. I love 42 Doug music. I be listening to Turn all the time. Like, I don't know, I really just love up and coming artists that are making a statement and really have their own type of sound,
Right. Yeah, it's important. Now, what is the feedback you're getting from the project in comparison to Park Car Combos? Because that right there had everybody, expecting so much more from you. And then you drop this project and boom. Like, what are people saying? What are your fans saying? And then what are your idols saying? The people that you're like, what do you think?
I'm not gonna hold you. I've tapped in with so many people, like, after, like, I dropped this album. So it's a great feeling to know that my fans love it. They understand what I said. Park Car Combos is a way different feeling, than Teenage Fever.
Right.
And it's just like everybody just seeing the growth and development of my music, and just like seeing me with more content, like I've been posting more since I've been out here, just comfortable and just like am happy, so I think everybody's starting to see, me develop into the artist that I am, really like going crazy. So it's a good feeling.
Yeah. Now, which song kind of speaks to where you are mentally right now? Because for me, Fake Love was that. I feel like I'm stepping into a space where I'm starting to realize how people value me and how they handle me, and, just really starting to set things apart. But I don't have any animosity towards it, but it's just an awakening. And when I hear Fake Love, I feel that. It doesn't sound bitter, but it's just acknowledging, how the people around you treat you and separating what's real and what isn't. So that's what it is for me in this moment. What about you? What song on the project kind of speaks to where you're at right now?
Soul Ties.
Ooh, and tell me why. Because I
Man,
already know.
I was in a relationship when I was in LA, you know, and so it was just like going
Wait,
from
hold
that.
on, hold on. You're admitting to being in a relationship when you was in
Yeah, I
LA?
was in a relationship.
Really?
Yeah.
Monogamous? Just one person?
Yeah, there's one person.
All right, go ahead. Finish telling me. Soul
All right,
Tie.
so I was in a relationship when I was in LA, and it's just weird to go from that type of love to like coming back to Dallas and not really, you know, messing with them no more. It's like we're going from we in love to strangers, and then just having it not really get back in the streets because I'm not in the streets right now. It's just like I'm really just on the curb, like I'm just chilling. So it's just like I don't know. I feel like soul ties is attachment, but you know it's a bad situation, and I feel like that's how I feel right now. And then on top of that, Grammy week, real successful, really living life, having fun. My team, you know, I love my team. We just been going up, like everybody happy. I've never felt like this before. So this is a great feeling, and I just love the fact that it's every day and it's building every single day. It's always new dope opportunities every single day. Can't even really talk. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I know. And you know what? Your team pushes you so hard and they're so excited about everything that you do that it kind of excites the rest of us. And I feel like, you know, you're taking in that energy too. You're having so much fun with where you're at. And I know, like you said, things might be hard, especially with the move. And, you know, you fresh out of a relationship. But there's so many other beautiful things that are happening that it's like, how can you not be grateful for, you know, where you're at right now, right?
Exactly. And it's just, I'm telling you, like, it's new shit every day. And I feel like when I'm busy, I love it. I love working because it's, why wouldn't you love doing something that, you know, like, this is what I love doing, it's my passion. So why wouldn't I be excited for all these opportunities getting brought my way?
Right. Now, you mentioned soul ties and getting out of this relationship. What advice and how do you deal with, you know, talking to somebody every day and then, like you said, turning into strangers? Like me personally, that hurts my feelings so much, and it takes me so long to get over these kind of things. And for somebody like you who is the toxic princess, you know, we think that you don't get hurt, but I know you have feelings. So how do you
get hurt?
What advice?
It was just, I don't know. It was me, but then it was shit that she was doing. Mm-hmm. So it was just like, it was, I'm gonna say I was more up here doing shit, but it was just like, it was right by each other. But I feel like to get over attachment, it's just like, shit, worry about yourself, focus on your happiness, you know, focus on what you need to get taken care of. That situation ain't work out, it just ain't work out. Nobody said that y'all can't be together in the future. It just wasn't there for the present, you know? But at the same time, it's like, some people just not a part, you know, don't need to be a part of your journey.
Right.
And that's with friends, family, anybody.
Yeah, that's serious. And I feel like for somebody who is your age, for you to be so tapped into that side of yourself too, is just very, you know,
crazy, right?
Yeah, it is crazy. I don't want to say strange because strange is not the right word. I just never see it. I know when I was 18, 19 years old, I was so lost in the sauce. And what do you think about your upbringing kind of puts you at that level where you're able to assess things and think of your life the way that it is and these things that are happening to you?
Just experiences. I feel like we go through these friends that don't really rock with us. We go through relationships that don't work out. We go through, you know, different businesses with people, you know, so I feel like that situation leaving me jaded. It was when I was in LA, not only was I jaded, but I was bitter, you know, like really, really irritated and angry at the people that I thought, you know, were really cool with me. And it was just like, who wants to be bitter? Who wants to be, you know, like that wasn't happiness to me. So I had to forgive those people. When I got back out to Texas, it was just like me forgiving those people and really worrying about what really matters, like business, working, healthiness, getting your rest. Like that's what really matters. Take care of what, you know, take care of yourself. And it was like, ever since I did that, it was just, I don't know. I had to learn patience, and I've never had patience. Like in LA, bro, I be texting my team like, "Why you not texting me back?" And it's like out here, like, yeah, but it's like out here, I'm like, shit, y'all busy, y'all do y'all. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna take care of what I can take care of. Whenever y'all are free, hit me. You know, like that. Like it was the growth with me, and I feel like in LA, I just wasn't. I had no growth. I was just there. LA's like a party. You feel me? Like living there and being 19 and living by yourself. You feel me? Like it's just that I still live by myself, but it was just like a state I've never been, living in before. That was just new to me, and being around different people all the time.
It's a lot, and that's why it's important to step back and kind of, see the
Humble
way things are
yourself.
moving around you. Yeah, you got to really tap into that, and I'm happy that you're doing that, because a lot of these young people who come up in the industry, they end up being like, a little loony early on in the game, because it's so much pressure.
Yes, it's hella pressure, but it's like, it's not, God would never put me through anything that I couldn't handle. And
come on with it.
And it's just like, this is what you asked for. You asked to, like, my parents raised this superstar, and I'm finally getting to turn into it. So it's just like, this is what you asked for. This is the lifestyle that you wanted. Now learn how to maneuver and educate yourself on everything that you're trying to get and accomplish, So I just really just been peeping game and just staying grounded.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Now, speaking of being this superstar, what other superstars do you want to work with coming up? I know a few that I feel like you would be amazing with on a track, but I kind of want to see where your head is at with it too, because let me see what you think. Who you want to work with?
My head right now, I really want to work with, for sure, Brent Faiyaz.
Yes, I was
Brent Faiyaz, and then of course, who doesn't want to work with Drake? Drake has to come in soon.
Yes,
Brent Faiyaz, Drake, Janae, Summer Walker. I want to work with Childish Gambino. Yeah, like Childish Gambino, Kid Cudi. Like, I just like Erykah Badu. I just want to get into a whole different, like vibe with everything. Especially since the fall coming, I need at least that one single that, like me and Brent Faiyaz need. I'm gonna manifest that. Me and Brent Faiyaz need that single of the fall that's gonna have everybody sad as hell. Like, I need everybody simping.
He's really good at doing that. I think both of y'all are good at making toxic music sound so sweet. Like, I be in my feelings, but then I'm like, wait, what did he just say? What did he just say?
Yeah, because you gotta remember who you are. You be in your feelings, be like, really, bro? You really tripped over this? Like, nah. You can't never lose yourself. I feel like that's why sometimes I don't like relationships, because it's like you get so attached or you start liking this person, and it's like you might either lose yourself or just be too in tune with this person. It's just like, hell no. Like, you got to worry about you and what you need to take care of. Like, stop worrying about somebody else.
Right.
And I'm too young to even be worried about somebody else. So it's just like, I just like having fun and vibing out. Like, of course, I want to catch a vibe, because hoes get tiring. They really do. But at the same time, it's like, bro, hoes are going to be here till the day you die. So it doesn't matter. Like, it literally does not matter. They always going to be around.
I think this is the time for you to have fun, get to know yourself. The more you know yourself, the better you can deal with other people. And like you said, they're all experiences. Like, the people that come into your life are there for a reason at that time and in that season to show you something else about yourself, and for them to learn something about themselves too. And then you move on. And then, you can laugh about it later or whatever the situation is. But I know there are a lot of these girls trying to figure out what will make you kind of focus, because everyone's thinking that you just be moving around, that you play with them and you never pursue, because that's something that you said came out your mouth. Okay, so
I know, bro, it be so many, like, my DMs be flooded, and it's just like, bro, like, what attracts me is naturalness. I like people that is naturally cool. Like, it don't gotta be the naturally curly hair chick. Like, it's not none of that. I like every different, every race. It's a simple fact of being natural and knowing how to be yourself, and how to have an organic vibe with somebody, and just like hold my interest of conversation, humor, like just different things. And it's just like the females I attract or I be around, it just don't be that. Like, they just want to laugh because they just want to laugh. Like, they just want to be in the scenes. That just doesn't, it's not it for me.
Right. I get it. And that's why we got to kind of manifest the things that we do want, right? But I know that they be wondering, like, what can I do to keep her there? Because she just be, she don't pursue. You just be playing with it.
I mean, nowadays I've been chilling. I haven't even linked up with no females. I've been by myself. Like, I've been strictly like focused on music. So I really don't, man. Whoever come my way. But I really just stopped Karen.
I get it. Now, what about work? What could we look forward to? New visuals? Like, what's going on?
Hell yeah. Hella visuals. You can look forward to a short film, manifesting that. Like my team, we've been working on this Teenage Fever show. Mm-hmm. So, like that might be on Netflix, Hulu. You never know.
Oh.
So it's like a little content piece. And I feel like that's where it's at right now. Like content, people seeing my face more. Like you hear the music, but it's like seeing my face and seeing these visuals, that's gonna speak for itself too. So really just been like hopping on people's albums and doing these features and then shit. Like I'm about to start back working on my own stuff. I haven't worked on my own stuff in a minute. Yeah, so it's just like trying to get back into that realm. But at the same time, I have to understand patience is key too. And it's like the way I am, sometimes I'll get discouraged when I feel like I'm not working on my stuff. Like I'm doing this feature for so-and-so, I'm working on my own shit. And it's like, bro, like you can always, you can always work. You doing shit you doing stuff right now. Like it doesn't matter. You can't do everything at once. So just, take time and just get your rest and just do whatever.
Right. And do it while you can. You're young.
Exactly.
If you can stay up all night in the studio and do whatever you got to do, go ahead and have fun with it. Do all the features. Do all your new shit. Work on it all because you got the energy to do it now. And I think, that's what's important, that people see your face. And what I really like, too, is that you're doing more of the daily so people can see like what you're working with during the day. I see you on Twitter always chatting and really speaking what's on your heart. I think that fans love to see the personal side of you and love to see how you're moving throughout the day because they're just so interested in your life, right?
Yeah, me and my homie, we just started vlogging. Like I'm about to start dropping YouTube pieces of just my life and what I do on a daily with my homies. So really like, I don't know, living life and just living free right now. That's my whole motive. Like everybody like, you working on anything? I'm like, man, working on me.
Right. I love it. And I know that I know how fans get in this day. Supporters. You drop a project one week and the next week they're like, okay, so when's the next one?
Facts. Because when I dropped Teenage Fever, everybody ran that hoe out and they was like, all right, cool. Like that hoe was love. 10 out of 10. But where's the other music? I'm like, bro, they talking about it was songs that you didn't put on here that we've heard before. I'm like, bro, like, is there a deluxe? I'm like,
right.
I'm honestly, I'm not into deluxes. I don't know why. I just don't like deluxes. I don't know if Teenage Fever will have a deluxe. I can't really say so, like, because I don't know yet. Like, it's just how I feel and me talking about label and trying to see if that would be a cool vibe. But in all honesty, really, like, I'm on people's albums, like, that's coming out soon. And then probably going to drop a single either this year, like, my birthday. Who knows? I just feel like only time can tell. And I'm really, really fucking excited for this month. Like, I tell everybody this every day. Like, 2 years ago in October, I ran away from home. My life changed. Last year in October, Love Songs blew the hell up. My life changed for real. And then this year in October, this October already started off crazy. Like, I met Trippie Redd. Bro, I've been so locked in. Like, it's just, I don't know. A lot of artists has been tapping in with me. So really appreciate it. I'm just grateful for the opportunities God's been giving me.
Yes, and I'm really happy for you. I see you moving. I'm excited for all of the next steps, the visuals, the content. Make sure you keep it coming. And the supporters love you. We love you, girl.
I love y'all too.
Thank you so much for taking the time to do this.
Thank you. Tap in with me whenever, gang.